Okay, so here we are again. A season later, after I made my original drives video about how much I hate them, we're back about a couple days before the drives come out again for season 17, and I'm not excited. I'm just not excited. If you don't know already, I am actually a quick play warrior, okay? I go into ranked to play drives most of the time. Sometimes, that's the only time I really do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really the only time I do it. But I, even as a quick play warrior, right? Thousands of hours on this game, 80 to 90% of them on quick play, all right? I still absolutely loathe, completely loathe quick play warriors in ranked, all right? Even one as myself, even as the ultimate quick play warrior. I cannot tell you how much it bothers me when I get into a game and it is so clearly obvious that in ranked, people still treat it as quick play. Still treat it as like a joke. Still treat it as like they're just hanging around just to play the game, like you usually do in quick play, which is something is totally fine. But in ranked, in my opinion, in ranked, you have an unwritten agreement to try your hardest. And people just don't do that. And during drives, it is so much worse. It is so much unbelievably worse, in fact, that over almost 10,000 people came to my tiny channel and I only had like 500 views or 500 subs just to talk about it. Because that's how much people hate it. They hate it almost as much as they hate Widow or as much as they hate Sombra. People just literally can't stand the fact that others enjoy the experience or ruin the experience for them. Not enjoy. They ruin the experience for them. And I can't help but agree, even though I'm supposed to be one of those people who supposedly ruins the experience. I don't. I try my best not to. And plus, I'm also lucky enough to be in like GM and High Masters lobbies, and usually you don't get people that are quick play warriors. Like I'm the only quick play warrior myself most of the time, and I'm usually obviously as good as those people anyway, but whatever. But imagine you're in gold, or you're trying to climb out of platinum, and you're using these drives, and it's the only time you can play on a Saturday, and multiple, if not all, of your games are being thrown by people who just don't take the game seriously. Despite, again, ranked being like an unwritten rule where you're supposed to be trying, where you're supposed to be taking the game seriously. I know, keyword, it's a game, but still, there is a level of competition that you need to be upholding if you are going to queue ranked. And people just don't do that. And it boggles my mind how they don't. And so essentially, what you guys need to do is be best prepared. Mentally prepare for people to throw your games during drives. That's just something that is unfortunately going to happen, and there's not a lot that you can do about it. It's really out of your hands. It is in humanity's hands, and unfortunately, humanity sucks, even in playing video games, okay? And to the people that do instantly start throwing whenever they see a quick play warrior in ranked, I've seen it happen, trust me. Like I said, thousands of hours on this game, and only, you know, over 100 or whatever on comp total. And people see my account, and they will literally start throwing the ranked game themselves because they assume I'm going to be bad, or that I'm already throwing. And if you're one of those players, don't fucking do that. Don't do that, because that's stupid, all right? That's even worse than if the quick play warrior wasn't taking the game seriously. That doesn't make any sense to just start throwing like that. But obviously, you guys are going to have to let me know. Do you hate quick play warriors in your games? Are you a quick play warrior? If you're a quick play warrior, please let me know and unite in the comments so that I don't feel as alone. And tell me your rank, too, of what you usually play in. And, you know, if you find this after the drives are already out, I hope that they went well for you. If you're finding them, you know, if you find it right now before the drives come out, good luck. I doubt it'll be great. Again, let me know in the comments how they go, why you hate drives, if you even hate drives, or why you might love drives. All right, goodbye.